Parents have long held major concerns about gaming and the impact it has on their children. Now, the World Health Organization has recognised addiction to video games as a mental health disorder. So what does this mean? I'm going to talk this over with family therapist Claire Orange. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Tracy.
Gaming addiction's described as a pattern of persistent or recurrent gaming behaviour, and that takes precedence over other life interests. So kids under 10 are being diagnosed. That's quite frightening.
Yeah, it's a very frightening reality.
Yeah.
You know, as the mum of 4 boys, Tracy, I know that this is a major concern. 60%, more than 60% of the kids online gaming hard are our boys, and we know that, you know, when it comes to this diagnosis, that it's going to have to be a child who's been doing it for an extended period of time, and it really does interrupt their daily life. So going to school, a big one is that non-engagement in school, pulling away from social life, eating, sleeping, all those things that impact those children at a fundamental level that takes them away from life.
There are concerns listing gaming addiction as a mental health disorder will lead to mass panic. What do you think about that?
Well, actually, I think actually it's about time. You know, 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have these concerns, and so this is a new diagnosis for as a childhood condition. Sort of makes sense, and I think it gives it the clout that us parents and grandparents are looking for when we talk to our children about why we put boundaries around their time, why we ask them to spend sensible amount of time doing the gaming, which is fun, but also doing the things that they need to be doing as children, which is out there in the wider world. And I think to have this, I don't think it's panic. Actually, I think it's very sensible, very sensible.
And compulsive gaming can flood the brain with dopamine, so similar to a drug addiction. So it is a real health hazard.
Yeah, it sure is. So dopamine is a neurochemical, and it's something that you and I are using right now to give us attention and focus, but it also floods the brain in high levels when we're doing very rewarding, when we're in flow and all of our attention is taken up. And as human beings, we quite like that. And it's, you know, they say that level of dopamine in the brain is a bit like using cocaine. It's highly addictive, and of course a lot of our kids out there, they're doing those competitive gaming. That's fun, it's engaging, it's whole being uptake for that child. But it also means that the chemicals they do need to sleep and the chemicals they need to relax, like oxytocin, they're not compatible with dopamine in the brain. So it means that those children are always on, and that really impacts their physical and their mental health.
Yeah, it's certainly a huge concern. Claire Orange, thanks for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Tracy.